Welcome to Anx English, your ultimate guide to mastering English with joy and ease. Ready to make English a seamless part of your daily routine? Fantastic. At Anx English, we use captivating stories and practical tips to help you gain confidence and skills that last. Subscribe, smash that like button, and drop a comment to join our vibrant community. Let's dive in and turn English into your superpower. Why does speaking English sometimes feel like an impossible task? You take classes, study vocab, watch tutorials, and maybe try apps, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank, your heart pounds, and you wonder, maybe I'm just not meant for this. What if I told you learning English can be simple, even fun? You don't need to be perfect or spend hours memorizing rules. You just need a smarter approach. In this video, I'll share a step-by-step plan to learn English for real-life moments, travel, work, or making friends. Stick around until the end, because the final tip could change your entire perspective on English. Chapter 1. Why traditional English learning often fails. Have you spent years studying English but still feel stuck? Maybe you aced grammar tests or memorized endless word lists, but when someone speaks to you, your brain freezes. You stumble, feel shy, or can't respond. This isn't your fault. The problem lies in how English is often taught. Many schools treat it like a puzzle to solve, piling on grammar rules, translations, and vocab drills. It's like studying a map without ever walking the path. Knowing the route doesn't mean you can travel it. English is a living language, meant to be used, not just analyzed. Let me share a story about two learners, Leila and Omar. Both studied English for years, passed exams, and knew grammar well, but speaking was a struggle. Leila said, "I know the words in my head, but they won't come out." Omar added, "I feel like I'm starting over every time I try to talk." They weren't failing due to lack of talent. They were trapped in a flawed system. I told them to skip the grammar books for a bit. Instead, I gave them short, exciting stories to read and slow English videos to watch. I encouraged them to listen and speak a little each day, no stress. After 2 months, Lila was chatting confidently, and Omar could follow conversations without overthinking. They didn't study harder. They studied smarter, using English as a tool, not a textbook. Chapter 2. Starting English from scratch the easy way. Feeling overwhelmed as a beginner? You open a grammar book, but it's confusing. You try a video, but it's too fast. You think, how can I learn when I don't understand anything? Don't worry, you're not alone, and you don't need to know it all at once. The secret is to start small and keep it fun. Forget diving into complex lessons or cramming dozens of words daily. That's a quick way to burn out. Think of English as a daily habit, like drinking water or checking your messages. You build it little by little. Start with short stories or videos designed for learners. Don't shy away from easy content. It's the smart way to begin. Try this. Put a note on your mirror that says, "Good morning, I'm amazing." Switch your phone's language to English. Watch a 2-minute video while eating breakfast. Before bed, say one sentence like, "Today was great." These tiny steps blend English into your life naturally. Let's make it even simpler with a few starter sentences. Hi, I'm Zoe. I live in London. I'm learning English. I love music. I don't like rain. I'm excited today. I want pizza. What's that? Thank you so much. Can you help me? These are your building blocks like pieces of a game. Mix them to fit your life. For example, hi, I'm Ali. I live in Dubai. I'm excited today. I want pizza. That's 4 sentences, and you already sound like an English speaker. Say them out loud to your reflection, your pet, or the air. Don't wait for perfection. If someone laughs at your accent, so what? You're bold for trying, and that's what counts. I taught a learner named Sana who began with just 5 sentences. She practiced daily, adding one new phrase weekly. In a month, she could describe her day in English. She said, "I'm not fluent, but I feel like I'm getting there." That's the goal. Small wins that build momentum. Chapter 3. The Magic of Listening First. Want to know how kids learn to speak? They don't study textbooks or memorize rules. They listen. For months, they soak up sounds, rhythms, and words before saying a thing. Their brains are quietly learning the language. You can do the same. Listening is the foundation of great speaking, yet it's often overlooked. You don't need to understand every word. Just expose your ears to English made for learners. Try beginner podcasts with clear, slow speech, or YouTube channels for English students. Short audio stories are perfect too. Don't pause every few seconds to translate. Let the words flow like a song. A great technique is shadowing. Listen to a sentence, then repeat it right after the speaker, mimicking their tone and speed. Let's try it. Say this: "I'm learning English and it's fun." Again, "I'm learning English and it's fun." One more time, faster. "I'm learning English and it's fun." You're training your brain and mouth to work together. Here's another. "I listen to English daily and it's helping." Repeat it twice. This builds fluency without stress. Subtitles can help too. Watch a video with English subtitles to connect words and sounds. Then rewatch without subtitles, just listening. Pick a short clip, 5 to 10 seconds, and shadow it. Watch one last time to feel the progress. Here's a daily plan. In the morning, play a 3-minute podcast while getting ready. At lunch, watch a short video with subtitles and shadow one sentence. Before bed, listen to a story clip again. 15 minutes total, and you're building skills like a pro. A learner named Tariq, a shop assistant, followed this plan. For 2 months, he listened to podcasts during breaks. He didn't speak at first, just absorbed. Then he started greeting customers in English. He said it felt like the words were already there. That's the power of listening. It prepares you to speak naturally. Chapter 4. Read to boost your English. If there's one habit that can supercharge your English, it's reading. Not boring textbooks, but stories that excite you. Reading grows your vocabulary, sharpens grammar, and makes speaking easier, all without feeling like work. Imagine this. Years ago, a group of students struggling with English were given comic books and adventure novels. Their teacher said, "Read what you love." Those who read improve their speaking, writing, and confidence far more than those stuck on grammar exercises. Why? Reading shows you English in action. You see words repeated in context, and your brain absorbs them naturally. Start with graded readers, books for learners with simple words and short sentences. Comics, fairy tales, or kids' stories work too. Don't pick heavy novels or look up every word. That kills the joy. Choose stories that spark your interest, like mysteries or romance. A learner named Maya hated grammar but loved sci-fi tales. I gave her a short sci-fi story for learners. She devoured it, then read another. After a month, her sentences were smoother, and she used new words without effort. She said, "Reading feels like an adventure, not a lesson." Try this. Read one short story or a few pages each week. If it's not fun, switch to something else. Free stories are online, or check a library. Reading isn't just studying, it's living English. Chapter 5. Speak with confidence. Speaking English can feel scary. You worry about mistakes or sounding silly. But here's the truth. Mistakes are how you grow. Kids don't wait for perfect grammar. They try, copy, and learn. You can too. Start by talking to yourself. Say, I'm making tea, or it's a sunny day. Record yourself on your phone and listen back. It feels odd at first, but you'll hear improvement fast. Try a language exchange app like Tandem to chat with others learning your language. Use simple phrases like I think, I like, or can you repeat? They're small but powerful. If you're alone, narrate your day. I'm going to the park. I see a bird. Or play a game. Pretend you're a tour guide. Welcome to my town. This is a beautiful park. A learner named Kareem started this way. He spoke to his mirror daily, describing his routine. After a week, he felt braver. After a month, he joined a language app and made friends. He said, I'm not perfect, but I'm not scared anymore. Try this challenge. Say these aloud. My name is Emma. I'm learning English. I feel great today. I want to speak fluently. Thank you for this video. Say them now, even quietly. Every word you speak builds courage. Chapter 6. Vocabulary that sticks. Struggling to remember words? Long lists don't work because your brain craves context. Instead of memorizing shine alone, hear it in a story. The sun shone brightly over the hill. Now you feel the word. Try this. Watch a short video, pause after a minute, and pick 3 words. Write them in sentences, like the moon glows at night. Use apps like Anki for spaced repetition, reviewing words just before you forget them. A learner named Aisha tried this. She picked 5 words daily from stories, wrote sentences, and reviewed them. After 2 weeks, she used those words in chats without thinking. Aim for 3 to 5 words daily tied to stories or videos. That's how vocabulary lasts. Chapter 7. Grammar without stress. Grammar can feel like a maze, but you don't need to master it right away. Kids learn grammar by hearing it, not studying it. You can too. Listen to simple sentences like she walks to school or do you like music? Over time, they feel right. If you hear, he don't like tea, you'll sense it's he doesn't like tea because you've heard it before. Focus on listening and reading first. Later, as an intermediate learner, study basic patterns. I am happy. She has a cat. Do you want coffee? Practice them in stories or conversations. A learner named Raj tried this. He stopped stressing over rules and focused on stories. After a month, he said, I don't think about grammar, I just speak. Try this. Pick 5 sentences from a story, say them aloud, and tweak them into questions or negatives. Grammar grows from use, not rules. Chapter 8. Make English your lifestyle. English isn't just for classrooms, it's a way of life. Don't study for hours once a week, do small bits daily. Listen to a 5-minute podcast in the morning. Say 1 sentence during the day, like I'm excited. Read a short story at night. Make it fun. Follow English blogs, play games in English, or join learner groups online. Celebrate small wins. Understanding a joke or saying a phrase is huge. A simple plan. 5 minutes listening, 1 sentence spoken, 10 minutes reading. Set a small goal. I'll read 1 story this week. Say it aloud or write it in the comments. You're not just learning English, you're living it. Final thoughts. You've got this. English is about progress, not perfection. Take 1 small step today. Say a sentence, watch a clip, or read a page. You're building a skill for life. If this video helped, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Anx English for more tips. Your support keeps us going. See you next time.